like it's coming up now.
Yes.
There we are.
Yep, there we are. All right, ready to start? I'd like to call to order the Wednesday, June 30th, 2021 council meeting with a roll call vote by Rhonda.
Baker. He's not here. Is Vest here?
No, he's not.
No.
Okay. Self,
Here.
Parks,
Here.
Teach Out,
Here.
Turnbow,
Here.
and Williams.
Here.
Okay. Did you get confirmation from Juanita?
Yes.
Okay. First item is to approve the regular council minutes from June 7th, 2021 and June 28th of 2021. The chair would entertain a motion.
Motion made. Second.
Motion, second, any discussion?
Excuse me, Mayor, the minutes should be June 1st, 7th, and the 24th. I made a correction on it yesterday.
Okay, so let's start that over again. You said the 1st, 7th, and the 28th,
24th.
24th?
Yes.
Okay,
Still motion made. Second.
motion made and second. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carries. The next item is the first and second reading of consideration of emergency bill 6232 chapter 100 bond. Here would entertain a motion for the first reading of bill 6232.
So moved.
Motion. Second.
We have a motion and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All
Aye.
opposed?
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Bill number 6232, an emergency ordinance that will become ordinance number 6232, authorizing the city of Sikeston, Missouri to issue its taxable industrial revenue bonds. Carlisle Construction Materials LLC Project Series 2021 in a principal amount of not to exceed $85 million for the purchase of providing funds to pay the cost of acquiring, constructing and equipping a facility for an industrial development project in the city, approving a plan for the project and authorizing the city to enter into certain agreements and take certain other actions in connection with the issuance of the bonds. This is read as an emergency ordinance and includes all of its parts and subparts. And it's read this 30th day of June, 2021.
JD, would you like to explain? JD, you're muted.
Sorry. Mayor and council, we have held first and second readings actually on substantially this ordinance. The only change is the ordinance number. So we weren't planning on a lengthy explanation of each of these ordinances. You've heard them before. The only reason we are having today's meeting, we had some unexpected absences and didn't have a super majority to vote on these emergency ordinances before, and emergency ordinances require a super majority. So this is the ordinance to approve the tax abatements for Carlisle Construction Materials.
Are there any questions? Chair, we entertain a motion for the second reading of bill 6232. All those, second motion?
Motion made. Second.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Tabitha?
Bill number 6232, an emergency ordinance authorizing the city of Sikeston, Missouri to issue its taxable industrial revenue bonds, Carlisle Construction Materials LLC Project Series 2021 in a principal amount of not to exceed $85 million for the purpose of providing funds to pay the cost of acquiring, constructing and equipping a facility for an industrial development project in the city, approving a plan for the project, and authorizing the city to enter into certain agreements and take certain other actions in connection with the issuance of the bonds. This is read this second time as an emergency ordinance. The ordinance includes all of its parts and subparts, and it's read the 30th day of June, 2021.
Are there any questions? Or JD, do you need to add anything? Are there any other questions? Chair would entertain a motion to approve emergency bill number 6232.
Motion made.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Rhonda, please.
Bell,
Yes.
Sparks,
Yes.
Teachout,
Yes.
Turnbow,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Next item is the first and second reading of consideration of emergency bill number 6233, special obligation refunding and improvement bond. Chair would entertain a motion for the first reading of bill 6233.
So moved. Second.
Motion made in second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Tabitha?
Bill number 6233, an emergency ordinance authorizing and directing the issuance, sale, and delivery of special obligation refunding and improvement bonds, Series 2021 of the City of Sikeston, Missouri, and approving certain documents and authorizing certain other actions in connection therewith. This is read as an emergency ordinance this first time, 30th day of June, 2021.
Karen, would you like to talk about this?
This bill authorizes the issuance of $13.56 million in revenue bonds for the purpose of refunding the DPS facility and certain Sikeston Southern infrastructure improvements.
Are there any questions for Karen? The chair would accept a motion for the second reading of emergency bill number 6233.
Motion made.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions? Chair would entertain a motion. That was the second reading. Yes, the chair would entertain a motion to approve bill number 6223.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote, Rhonda?
Teachout,
Yes.
Turnbow,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Bell,
Yes.
and Sparks.
Yes.
The next item that is up is the first and second reading of emergency bill 6234, amending fiscal year 21 budget amendment. The chair would entertain a motion for the first reading.
Motion made. Second.
Motion made in second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Tabitha?
Give me 1 second. Bill number 6234, this bill, as adopted, shall become an emergency ordinance number 6234 and shall amend ordinance number 6191, the fiscal year 21 budget ordinance. This bill includes all of its parts and subparts, sections 1 through 6, and it's read this first time for consideration as an emergency ordinance the 30th day of June, 2021.
Aaron, you're up.
Emergency Bill 6234 corrects a clerical error in the original budget amendment that was presented previously this month.
Anybody have any questions for Karen? Chair would entertain a motion for the second reading.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Tabitha?
Bill number 6234, this bill is adopted shall become an emergency ordinance number 6234 and shall amend ordinance number 6191, the fiscal year 21 budget ordinance. This ordinance includes sections 1 through 6, all of its parts and subparts, and it's read this second time as an emergency ordinance this 30th day of June 2021.
Are there any questions? The chair would entertain that was the first reading, correct? Is that the first or second reading on that? Second?
That was the second.
Okay. There are no more questions. The chair would entertain a motion.
Motion made. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote. Rhonda, please.
Williams,
Yes.
Self,
Yes.
Sparks,
Yes.
Teach Out,
Yes.
and Turnbow.
Yes.
Rhonda, before we proceed, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did we get a second reading on 6233?
Yes.
Okay, so we had a first and second. I wasn't 100% sure we got the second reading.
Yes.
Just, all right. Very good.
Yeah, trying to keep up with how many readings since we had so many. I'm sorry, I've got a little lost.
All right. No, that's all right. I
have
I was doing a math problem at the moment, checking something, and
I have the motions marked down.
okay, very good.
Good.
That's why I asked Rhonda. Rhonda would know. She's capturing the motions. So,
Are there any other items to be brought before the council? Seeing none, the chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed? Meeting is adjourned. Thanks everybody for taking time out this morning.
thank you all.
Aye, everybody.
Bye.